almost a decade ago, this extraordinary gentleman named Kevin Dolan had the dream of having a space that was really devoted to the discovery of new music. So when the space was built, it was always part of our plan to have an acoustic environment that would really lend itself to immersive sound. And so here we are with this ability to really shake hands between these two phenomenal visionary companies. I feel like it makes National Sawdust even more special.
National Sawdust and Meyer Sound are an amazing collaboration. We are so excited to be working with them because we have the same DNA. We are all about the collaboration with artists and how artists really work and use emerging technologies. They're going to have technology and tools that give them all sorts of creative experience, and it's going to trickle out to the audience, so the audience will be able to experience what they're experiencing, and it's going to be quite different and a true laboratory of creativity here at National Sawdust. And to me, that makes a perfect partnership.
Well, I think that having the Constellation system here in this venue, not just in New York, but in Brooklyn, it's a center for new music and for curiosity and for experimentation. It's a huge moment. And having played in the space many times before the Constellation system, I can tell you that it is totally night and day. The experience for the performer is magical.
National Sawdust is such an amazing venue because of the artists that inhabit the space. Constellation is a technology that allows the extension of the room's acoustic electronically so that the room can be expanded through the active acoustics of Constellation to sound like different rooms or to have a different character that's more reverberant, for instance. That system uses 16 miniature microphones hung near the ceiling and 102 loudspeakers that were installed in the walls and ceiling of the space. Having that breadth of performance and performers makes this a uniquely situated venue to explore the capabilities of spatial sound and spatial mixing.
The way the room reacts to sound in it was amazing. Beyond that, I was really curious about the creative potential of experimenting with pieces or with music that takes into account where the sound comes from in the room, and using that as a creative tool or a storytelling. It kind of blew my mind.
Moving sound, placing it, distributing it in a way that you perceive not necessarily all around you, could be all in front of you, but generally speaking, it's that active mixing. And so now, combination of active mixing and the active acoustics of Constellation and a PA that can deliver impact sound and low frequencies, you have this realm of exploration that is really unheard of.
The experience of being inside Constellation, making music inside of Constellation, is being closer to the audience. I'm participating in the same experience that they are participating in, rather than presenting something for them, saying, here is a sound. We make very different music when that's the case, and I feel closer to the listener when I'm inside of Constellation.
The Meyer Sound system has these two iPads set up, and it's very easy to use. You just kind of, with your finger, can kind of spatially move things around, so it's super easy to use. Constellation is really getting at what it feels like to be in the space, because you can zoom out, zoom in, and I love that we can play with the space and really have this 360 view of this world of sound that's all around you. I think that's really beautiful.